Wildlife preservationists are nursing 4 baby possums in incubators after someone appears to have flung the body of their pregnant mother, killed by a car and with her baby still clinging to her, off of a shared driveway and over a stone wall in New Canaan, officials say. Shortly before 9 a.m., an East Cross Road woman spotted the dead marsupial in her driveway. 8 to 10 live newborns in a pouch and clinging to her, as she was dropping off her youngest 2 kids at West School, a girl in the 2nd grade and a son in the 3rd. The resident, Amity Maggard, phoned Weston-based Wildlife in Crisis and the Animal Control section of the New Canaan Police Department about the discovery. But by the time she returned to the driveway and met Animal Control Officer Allison Halm there later in the morning, the mother possum was gone, and only a pile of blood remained where she had been.
Also, if you have not done so already, please subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell to get inspired by these real-life stories every day. Now, back to the story.
Halm promptly set about searching for the animal in the area and found her hanging off a branch, where she obviously had been flung aside by someone, with the helpless young scattered left and right, she said. One of them was crying out to me, Halm recalled. Halm managed to locate 4 living babies in the brush, and Maggard, following instructions from Peter Reed of Wildlife in Crisis, placed them in a warm, ventilated container that included a blue stuffed animal cat that she had retrieved from her own daughter's room and warmed in the microwave. It isn't clear just who hit the possum or when, or who apparently tossed her, live babies and all, off of the driveway and into the brush. Asked whether she had a lesson for New Canaanites following the discovery, Halm said, "Certainly do not ignore it, and don't act ignorantly or cruelly," which, to me, that someone flung them, it just breaks my heart. We're gonna see this. It is that time of year, and wildlife does get orphaned, and there are those who can assist, including this office. Halm praised Maggard's concern and actions. She was compassionate and stopped her day to help these animals, Halm said. She rearranged her whole morning. Maggard retrieved her kids from school early. She has 2 more daughters in the 5th and 6th grades at Sachs Middle School, so that they all could deliver the baby possums together to Wildlife in Crisis. "I decided this is such a good teaching moment for them, for all of us," said Maggard, a self-described animal lover who had grown up with sheep, chickens, peacocks, and other animals in Ossining, New York, and Lyme, Connecticut. Reed said the 4 surviving baby possums are being hand-fed a milk replacement formula in an incubator, and that one of them has a small abrasion, but otherwise they all seem fine. Had the mother lived with her young, they typically have large litters of about 1 dozen, they eventually would have migrated to her back for a period of time until they could follow her around on their own. "Possums are kind of misunderstood," Reed said. "They're not aggressive at all. They're great scavengers, do a lot of woodland cleanup work, and it turns out that each adult possum can kill thousands of ticks per week. They pick them up on their coats, and when they're grooming, they kill and eat the ticks. They're viewed as a pest, but they're probably one of the greatest tick killers out there." The baby possums join other orphaned wildlife at the donor-supported Wildlife in Crisis, such as baby raccoons, gray and flying squirrels, chipmunks, and foxes. When small mammals come in, they're typically bathed and then placed in an incubator. And once they're warm enough to start feeding, hand-fed 4 times per day with a syringe by a staff that's on site all day and into the night, Reed said. Eventually, when they're able, the animals are released into protected habitats as close as possible to where they originated, he said. In this case, the 4 orphaned possums likely will be self-sufficient enough for release in August, he said.
If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with someone who may find it interesting. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.